We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Houston Astros. Alex Bregman is a man on him. Josh James, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
And fellows, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Guerrero tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket. Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Now another 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Now the pitch.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 2-3 go the Blue Jays. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Tanner Roark will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Altuve leads off second with nobody out. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Going to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. A line shot to third base. Quick throw, not in time.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
So striding in, Yordan Alvarez. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic Triple Crown. He leads all 3 categories.
Winning the Triple Crown is really magical. Think about it. How many guys can hit for power, hit for average, and drive in runs? This guy's had a phenomenal season, and we're keeping our fingers crossed that he can win it.
Grounded to first, right to him. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Digging in, Carlos Correa. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Aside from the hitting streak, the other story surrounding him is his contention in the batting race. If the streak continues, it wouldn't be surprising to see him climb into the lead.
Oh, absolutely. He's caught fire at the right time, and he's staring down these leaders, and they see him coming. Every day they're checking the box score, wondering how many hits he's getting on a nightly basis.
2 outs here with a runner at third. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fisher's in pursuit. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Randall Gretcher at the plate now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. In there, 0-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to the right. Gurriel picks it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Hard hit ball to second. There is Altuve. Onto the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Astros 1, the Jays nothing. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Vigil ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting seventh, the right fielder.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. This is pulled into right. Gretcher is there, 2 down.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had it any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. His career line against Roark up until this point, it's been pretty good, 5 for 12. Hit hard, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into center field, line drive base hit. So he's aboard following the 2-out base hit, and here in the penultimate month of the season, look up that word in your summer homework, kids. It's time to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. So coming to the plate, Martine Maldonado, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Reese McGuire. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And right into the shift, but a foul ball, 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with 1 away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Next to bat for Toronto, Vigil, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he misses again. 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
2 out, nobody on. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Derrick Fisher the next to bat. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Ready with the 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We played 2.5. It's now 2-1 Toronto.
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. The 1-2. Popped him up. Vigil's there to make the catch for the first out. And with one away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. First pitch on its way. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Way outside. 1-2. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Standing in, Lourdes Gurriel comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and it's fouled away. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Springer at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 15.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Randall Gretcher. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike 1 to start the at bat. The windup and the 0-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Slow roller left side. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call. Into the box now, Rowdy Tellez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Gotta believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
2 out with the man at first. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Yordan Alvarez, and they'll need him to get something going here. Shoots this one over to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. Now the pitch.
That's out.
Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Line drive to center field. Fisher is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Fisher's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1. Stepping into the box, Reese McGuire. First time up, he went down looking. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Here's the first pitch to him. Kevin Vigil is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here it comes. Count now a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. McGuire finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Brantley is retired, and there's 1 away.
The left fielder, number 22.
Now batting, Josh Reddick. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Fisher's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th. And up next, the former Angel Martine Maldonado. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Tellez has room in foul territory, makes the catch, and now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Derrick Fisher. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Bullet back up the middle. Oh, and he botches it.
Man, I'm not sure what to make of this one. The ball was hit hard, but it looked routine. The only thing I can think of is maybe he lost it in the lights there. That's a tough break.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. And this is low, ball 1. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The bat, number 13.
Now in the box, Lourdes Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
The count, 1-1.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Outside, 2-1. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the 2-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and there were 2 down. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Gretcher saunters into the batter's box next. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Bregman gloves it, throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. A ball and no strikes. In there, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. That's 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now, 3-2. High and deep to left center field. Fisher looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 37 on the year as the Astros have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
George Springer the next to hit. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. When he finds his spot there, 1-1. The pitch.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Third baseman number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Into center field. Line drive base hit. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Aside from the hitting streak, he also sits atop the batting average rankings. If he keeps this up, he'll be the odds-on favorite to win a batting title.
Matty, he certainly caught fire at the right time, and if he continues this streak and the way he's been swinging the bat, giving himself a...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, and that's home run number 64 on the season, and it's given the Astros a 4-2 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Trouble averted here as this is tapped out in front of the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 10.
So here's Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Drilled to the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one, he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Thomas Pannone takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Here's Michael Brantley as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Popped him up. Guerrero is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We're through 6 full. The Astros lead it 4-2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Designated hitter. So, Vigil.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Grounded down the third baseline. Here it comes on 0-2. Right side, hit hard. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
Standing in now, Reese McGuire, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Left side, but well foul. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Still only 1 out in the inning. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
The batter number.
Ready once again, Kevin Vigil. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the two-run dinger. Sam Gaviglio gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 43.
And now pitch on the way.
Gaviglio.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Fisher's under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting. The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the seventh. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Now that's popped up, and no one will get this one. The next 1-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Here's another 1-2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that dude said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed so he can find a gap or find one down the line. Maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, you play to win the game right there. You want to put this defense on its heels a little bit. Late innings for them to implore the hit and run, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager, and it paid off.
At the plate now, Alex Bregman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. A line shot to third base.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Yordan Alvarez. And they're runners at the corners now.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Guerrero is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Now to the plate, Derrick Fisher. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th-inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
The third baseman, Vladimir.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Ryan Presley takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. But the runner's back easily. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. In now, Lourdes Gurriel. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Presley is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. One hit, one left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. And we are tied 4-4. Ty Tice is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 73, Ty Tice.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 0-1, and a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 10.
Into the box, Yuli Gurriel is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fielded cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a pop-up now. Tellez calls for it, and that's the 3rd out. So no run. Roberto Ozuna will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
It's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
The 0-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
1-2. Here it is. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. The Astros looking to send their fans home happy. Bottom of the 9th coming up. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, this is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
So now to the plate, Martine Maldonado. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. The winning run is at first base. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And a dive, but he's back. The 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish!
Several good offensive performances.